All right, what's going on, folks? It's me, Mr. Mike, Jared, and we are off to do Eagle Rock again. So this is trip 3?
Trip 3.
We're going counterclockwise this time. I think it's the warmest it's ever been, but the water's high, so we got plenty of water. Everything's green, beautiful.
Just like me.
Any thoughts?
Get all the hills done the first day.
Yeah, that's true.
It's gonna be hot.
Yeah, probably. The south-facing slopes. Well, let's do it to it. Definitely is pretty steamy. That was a steep hill with lots of sharp rocks, so I was a little winded, so I'm pretty glad we got that one done first. Hopefully it'll be nice and pleasant. I don't think we're gonna have many water crossings today. Just kind of some more hills up and down, find a nice spot to camp, and then lots of water crossings tomorrow. Yep, camp spot. There you go. Yeah, I'm on the don't take the boots off till I have to plan. Yeah. The water feel good at least?
Yeah.
Cold? Yeah. Enough that I'm gonna want to jump in later?
Yeah.
Obviously I got wet, but we'll see if it soaked through. This is an exhibit of somebody who was probably here in the bad weather with the wrong gear, but they're here for a good time. Old school lantern and a fifth of something. Tequila. That last little steep spot was kind of tough. I had to stop a lot, but now we're going slightly downhill with a nice breeze in our face, which is very welcome and feels great. Well, I definitely appreciate whoever made it this far back packing in a chainsaw to cut these blowdowns. That's tough work. Yeah. Not venomous, but he's big. Soaking up the sun. I think it's just some kind of water snake. Clothes to mow horses and something.
Completely made up this whole thing about it.
So this time we are doing the trail counterclockwise, and this really steep bit, the GoPro never really shows how steep it is. It always looks flat with this wide angle, but it's very steep. It's a little uncomfortable on the toesies. But the last time we did this, we were going up on this part on the last day, and it was pretty painful. I think this is where my knee was hurting. Jared was not feeling so good. We were tired. But I think doing it counterclockwise is a lot better. I thought there was a spot back there I could walk through and maybe keep my feet dry, but I think I just need to go for it. I'm just trying not to get in the deepest of it. Finding the water shot.
This is where water comes from.
Oh no! Your hose flopped out.
It happens more than you'd expect. And now it's all up in Jared's Gatorade backwash.
Whew, always feels good. Alrighty, pretty little campsite. This will be our home for the evening. I don't know if we're gonna have a fire or not, but someone's got a great place for one. I think it's better to use an existing thing than making a new one every time. How you feeling?
Pretty good. Ready to hunker down and get some food.
Yep. We've got water right back behind us, about 40 yards. Make it nice and easy in the morning, but hopefully not right on top of it where we're getting annihilated by mosquitoes. All right, Jared's making good progress on the fire. We don't really need it because we're cooking out of the jet boil, but it's fun to have a fire. Mike's making good progress on the gummies and goldfish. And then we just got that Alps tent up. So we debated going with two-man tents or a 2-man and a hammock, and then Jared had this 3-man. So we'll be fitting in here like sardines, no homo, but I think it'll work. And we were able to split it up so that I carried the fabric, Mike carried the poles, and Jared carried the stakes. We had it all working. All right, got the good old jet boil going, and we're eating some house. I got beef stroganoff. What do you have?
Chicken teriyaki.
Yum.
Beef stroganoff.
Classic. All right, this is the next morning. I think we all got okay sleep. My back's a little sore. I feel like I would sleep for 10 minutes and then kind of roll over, wake up for 10 minutes. I think we were all kind of about the same. The tent was pretty hot and humid, but probably about 6:30, waking up, starting to get going just because it's light outside, we hear the birds. So first step, the first task of the day, go get some water for coffee. Because I'm boiling it, I can just go pull it directly from the stream. Cooling your feet? Oh, is that steep hill?
Oh, we have decided every hill we cross is the hardest hill.
Definitely the hardest.
Winded me for sure. We were talking about this yesterday. All the north-facing slopes look a lot like northeast Texas. Pine trees, sandy soil. But when we're down in these bottomland areas, it's like a rainforest. Ferns, whatever these things are. They're not magnolias, but lots of maples, moss, little creeks everywhere. It's beautiful. And we're taking this little spur. Mike thinks there's a scenic overlook back here. I can see the next ridge, so he's probably right. At least there's a breeze. Yeah. I don't know if we would have made it before dark. This is an awesome campsite. hills. Beautiful.
Jared, you're missing out.
So I think we're gonna come down this hill, and then in that valley.
That's when we hit this flat riverbed for a while.
Yeah, and we just are gonna kind of. I don't think the river's right here. There's probably another creek in that drainage, but then that meets the river, and we pretty much stay on that for a day.
Due east for the rest of the day eventually.
Yeah. This is as good as any place for a lunch spot. Looks like a shampoo commercial. So there's a little bit of confusion whether we're supposed to follow the white blazes or the yellow blazes, because it was both for a long time, and now recently we just saw a yellow one. All right, problem solved. Yellow and white. I think there was probably just a little section there where, I don't know, maybe the yellow trail's newer or older, and I don't know, they weren't marked on the same tree. It's really grown up in here, but I think we're back on the right trail. I think this is the confluence of this creek, whatever creek it is, and the Little Missouri River. Is that right?
I believe so.
Yeah. Yeah, this is where our buddy broke his hand slipping on these rocks a couple years back. Hope the river's not crazy high and it's still easy to cross. So far the creek hasn't been bad, but River may be a whole nother story. Yeah, we may be going swimming. These boots are pretty waterproof to a point, Danner pronghorns, but I think that's over a foot deep out in the middle, so I don't like stopping to change into Crocs. Just because it takes time and you gotta dry off your feet, but I think this one's actually worth doing it. I feel like the rest I kind of sloshed through, but this one, the river's gonna kind of make the decision for me. Yeah, Crocs were the right call. Yes. And then Mike's sitting there all smug in his chacos because he didn't have to change. Just taking a break, waiting on us slow pokes. That's us. Definitely some major flooding and destruction back here. They're sounding the alarm. Something big's coming. Yeah, this is cool. We'll hide out. That's just such a cool rock face. That mineral blue water is gorgeous. Pretty deep, cool. Probably can't see it on the, look at these needle nose rock. There's a whole bunch of these gar picking off minnows. Dude, there's like a pack of like 10 of them. Deep one, so just down to the skivvies. Yeah. The current's pretty good too. So the very first time we did this loop, we camped way up here. We're just uphill from the Albert Pike Rec area. We had a fire here. We're trying to get warm, trying to dry out our feet. I think somebody burned their boots. All that to say, this is a horrible place to camp. See if you can push on a little bit further or stop a little bit sooner, but right off the trail on a steep slope with very little level ground, no good. There's another great view. Look at those hills. Again, the GoPro tends to flatten everything, but it's beautiful up here. How you doing, Mike? Uh-oh, somebody lost something. Careful, man, it's pretty swift. I'm gonna take the log. This will be our little spot for tonight. Good tent pad right here, fire ring in case we want to use it. Looks like somebody broke it in for us last night. Alrighty, let's set her up. Alrighty, this is our campsite last night. Jared's taking care of the last little bit of trash over there. We had our breakfast. We're packing up. My battery's almost dead, so I don't think I'll be able to record that much longer, but we've got 7 or 8 miles out today, past the waterfall, and then looping back to where the truck is. Jared taking the lead.
Arrows crossing so early. Might as well.
First and last hour of the day. First real stream of this morning. How's it looking? Not good. Think that's the best bet. Here we go. Lots of water. I think I'm gonna go ding, 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 ding over there. I think the trail's actually up there, but I think right here is a little easier. Go that way or go this way? This way. not even the fact of what's best, it's like what we can actually accomplish continuously. All right, man-made bridge, concrete on the ground.
You probably noticed that by the end we're looking pretty tired and worn down. Hiking for miles in wet boots was definitely starting to get to us a bit.
You made it.
For anyone looking to experience the beauty of western Arkansas, I highly recommend this trail. It is challenging, but I think it's worth it. I hope you enjoyed the video. Until next time, stay safe, be free, and never stop seeking adventure.